Hello and welcome to Tonic Studios. Today I'd like to share with you our new chalk mousse. So I'd like to share with you how to use it. So let's have a little look at the mousse. When it comes to you, it will have a seal over the top. It's a lovely, creamy, but almost gelatinous product. Easy to work with mousses. Also easy just to put on your paper as a texture. So let's show you how it works. So I'm just going to grab a stencil and pop some tape on top. There we are, I'll just pop that down. If you're a little bit of a messy stenciler like me, put extra tape down. I would always rather put extra than less, because you can guarantee your mousse is going to go over the edge where you really don't want it. So I'm going to start with the white. Oh, look at it. It is beautiful. When it dries, it doesn't take long to dry. It's quite quick drying. So I'm popping plenty onto my spatula and just going across the top. Bleed is minimum as well with this. If you've used mousses in the past and they've bled underneath your stencil, I found that these bleed very, very little. So if you're new to stenciling, it's a good one to start with. So there we go. That's the first one done. I'm popping the lids back on because obviously we're working under the lights. And I'm just going to wipe my spatula in between colours. If you've got extra spatulas, even better. So keep them by the side. So we'll go with a little bit of the strawberry frappe this time. The colours will mix together, so maybe you want a paler pink or a paler green, you can go with that. So just take your time popping the colours on. And I'm just making sure that everything is covered in the stencil. There we are. I think we're okay there. There we go. And then we'll add a little bit of mint mojito on top of that. So don't forget to scrape your excess back into your pots because you don't want to waste anything. And then last one then is our mint. So we'll finish off with that. There we go. And it is spreading like butter. A little bit over the edge there, and that is it done. So quick to do, and as I say, it'll dry really quickly. So let me just pop this off. Take your tape off. There we go. So leave that there. And that is your stenciled mousse. So as you can see, there's no bleed. So give it a go. The other thing I'm going to show you as well, I'm going to take a sponge. I wanted a back in for my sentiment. So I'll show you the card now once I've done this. So I'm popping a little bit on a sponge, and then I'm just doing enough so it'll cover the back in for my sentiment. By doing this, I know it's a perfect match. So you can build up the colours, just add an extra layer. As these dry, they dry a little bit brighter. So just keep going there. And that's my bits ready to cut out. So pop these to one side and then I can show you exactly what I've made. So here's the card I've made with the mousses. I've created an aperture, popped in the background And then where I've created the sentiment, I've coloured the background exactly as we've just done. So shall we show you how to put it together? You can see exactly what I've got. So there's my background, all moussed and dried. There's no chalky residue or anything once it's dry. It's really, really smooth and almost feels a little bit suede-like. So I've cut an aperture using our oval tags, and then I've popped a ribbon on top through the hole. We've got some foam pads on the background, and just take these off quickly. I won't take them all off because I think you'll be a little bit bored watching me. So we'll pop that on top. There we go. And my sentiment. So the background that we just did a little bit of plain mousse onto the card, that's what I've created the backing for, just that I can complement the two colours. And we'll glue that in place. There we go. A little bit of glue on the background. Pop that over the top. And that's my tag. If I wanted to change that into a card, I would pop another backing piece on the back, score line at the top, and trim the base on the bottom. So there's your card, and there's your tag. Hope you've enjoyed this make. Don't forget, send your makes in to us on the Facebook page. See you soon. Bye.